It's really insane. It's like lunacy. These people have lost their minds. They're just full of anger and fear, and they want to take it out on somebody. And so they pick targets of convenience, and they just want to pour their hate all over them. It like really reminds me, like I have this image in my head all the time, from The Purge, actually the second Purge, where the guy has an upside down cross on a mask, and he has this bat, and it says, and on the mask it says God, because they're gonna purge, they're gonna go hurt people and kill them, to get it out of their system. And I just, like, every time I think of these people, like, I get that image in my head of just this insane person with like God on their forehead, because they think they're God. So we got to show these people they're not gods, and we got to bring them down to earth. Like, we got to get these weapons out of their hands, and into the public's hands, so that good things can be done with them. I'm telling y'all, like, I know sociology. Like, I've never studied it, but I know how people work, and as long as this technology is hidden like this, it will be used for evil. It will be used to hurt innocent people. And if it's out in the public, it will be used for good. So there's no choice in our fight. I always say that, and I've come to that conclusion that, there's just a straight line. We gotta fight it. It's so insane. There's people creeping and crawling around. The people that get involved in this, they don't study things. They don't care about things. They kind of they just hurt people. They just want to hurt people. They want to lord over them. They want to, have this fake authority. It's like this authority that they don't have, but if they pretend like they have it, some people will, acquiesce to that. And like, I do talk to my attacker sometimes, but I was like, one day I was saying, no. I was saying no. Like, I refuse. Like, we have to refuse this. That's the way that things get done in America. Like, if somebody's doing something like this, if enough people put their foot down and say, no, we're not gonna, we're not gonna do this, we're not gonna take this, then it will go away. Like, they will take these weapons away from these people. Laws will start being enacted. Things will start happening. And that's the feeling I have in the core of me. And like, I have things that I'll be like, well, this is definitely gonna happen. Like, little things, like at work, or I don't have a job right now, but little things that'll happen with people, like they're gonna do this or they're gonna do this, and I'm always right. I'm always pretty much right. And with this program, I have such a deep-seated feeling, and I know it's from God, that this program is going to end. We are going to end it. Like, we just have to get enough people. We have to get enough targeted individuals, non-targeted individuals, people in the program, in the DHS Fusion Center program, who are nice, who are good. We've got to make them aware, and then we say no. We say no, we're not participating in this. This is killing innocent Americans. It's experimentation on Americans. It's cooking people's brains. They're shooting microwaves into people's brains. They're shooting microwaves into people's chests. Like, we have to say no. We have to say no, and that's gonna probably be the title for this video. Is we have to say no. Like, I mean, Bill Cooper always said it. He said, what you do to stop evil stuff is you say no. You get a bunch of people to say no, we're not doing this, and then and the government can't get away with it. They'll be like, okay, well, there's too many people disagreeing with it. We can't go along with it. We have to do that now before there's too much centralized power, and then the people have no say. But the people have a lot of say right now. If we get together in a majority, and I see like my one YouTube channel, and like, out of target individuals, I get low views, but I see my channel and how many people have come to it, and it's like, just with that one channel, there's a lot of people saying no. And as a matter of fact, on this video, I'm going to put that petition that Fawn sent me. Like, if y'all have petitions that you know of, other different petitions, please comment. Please leave them in the comment or email them to me, because I want to put those up. I want to post them. Like, I'll probably post them every week. Just keep posting those links, and we need a lot of people to send those in. We just need that to start, raising up. And that's all you got to do, is just go to that petition, fill it out, and we can start making things happen. Because there's a lot of people out there, like, I have a pretty good situation. I've buffered a lot of it. There's a lot of targeted individuals who are not buffering stuff. They don't know what to get, and I know there are a lot that do, but we've got to fight for those people who don't have it so easy. And like I have it pretty easy, and it's still horrible. Um, so let's fight it. Let's say no. We have to say no. Um, and that's what all great men have said. You've got to either, if you stay silent, you consent. And this is a little bit different because they're hiding it, and people can't consent or dissent to it, because it's hidden and they don't know about it. So they're just going along. They're just going along with the fusion centers, and they have no idea that innocent Americans are being microwaved in their homes. And they are. They have these directed energy weapons. They're hitting people with over-the-horizon radar. They're hitting people with satellites. They're hitting people with cell phone towers. They're hitting people with, ground weapons. These ground weapons hit you like in the head, and it burns the side of your head. Like it burns underneath. And the fact that it's non-ionizing radiation, it makes it a little bit safer. It doesn't accumulate. Well, I don't know enough about that to talk about it, but um, it's really bad because I've studied this, and it says this stuff 10 years later, after you're introduced to it, or you have it a long time, 10 years later you could get a weird cancer or something. So this stuff is very dangerous. It takes lives in many ways. It hurts lives in many ways. These people don't care. At least my attackers, they don't care. I've heard some targeted individuals say they have people who will let up on them. My guy is he's roasting me. He wants me gone. He wants me dead. He doesn't want me out of this house. He wants, because I've left. I've tried to leave. I want to leave this neighborhood, because DHS has come in and told all my neighbors that I'm a person of interest. And all my neighbors are participating in the car thing. They come out at the same time. Me and my friend were sitting out in the front, and some car just came with its lights on and just sat there for an hour or an hour and a half. It was crazy. These people have nothing to do, and they have nothing to do except hurt other people. And I want to get on with my life. I want to do stuff. I want to, build a career and help my family, and write grants for cancer kids. I'm not saying all this stuff to be oh, I'm great, because I'm not great. I'm just a regular human being. But I want to get on with my life. I want to move on, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm about to, and I'm not saying anything about violence, but I'm about to forcefully move on in my life. I want these people off of me, and I'm smart enough to buffer it out, to get them off of me. We need to do petitions, and this guy is so out there. My friends know he's doing it. People over here just know he's doing it. He keeps his lights on. He hits them. They start feeling weird stuff when they're here. So he's just hitting everybody who comes to my house. And it's if they studied target individual stuff, they'd be oh wow, we got to stop this. But since it's they don't know how big it is. That's what my friend, he's I think you're right about some stuff, but he's I think you're majorly paranoid that it's a huge program. But as we all know as target individuals, this is a worldwide network of killers, of people who are experimenting on people and shooting directed energy weapons at their bodies to experiment on them, to get money indirectly. This has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me being important, or me being some kind of political activist, or me being a danger to society. This is just convenience. I'm just a lump of flesh to them, a vermin to be killed off so they can make money. And they see how I'm connected to my family, how it's hurting my family financially. They see it and they don't care. This guy's stone cold. And then I've never heard somebody lie like that. Like, I mean, it has such a military bent to it. It's like they're attacking people, innocent Americans, and they're saying, "Oh, they're gonna be dangerous because we're boom, boom, boom," and they hit them, and they're like, "Boom, boom, boom." Oh, they're boom, boom, boom. They're gonna be dangerous. So they're like hitting people and hitting them with these directed energy weapons, and then going, "Oh, look, they're gonna be crazy." So it has this huge false flag, just making it happen mentality. And it's evil. That's evil. If you're not fighting something that's like really bad and you're creating bad, you're evil. You're a bad guy. So these guys are bad guys to me. They're terrorists to me, and that's all they are. Like they want to like speak as if they have authority or something in my life, or if as if they have authority to do this. But to me, they're criminals and terrorists, and I tell them that. I'm like, to me, you're just criminals and terrorists. So, I mean, I think that's how we should all view them. Like, I don't think we should view them as like this is a program where it's been passed because it's like this, secret, we can do whatever we want because we're these agencies. No, this is terrorism. It's coded in patriotism. It's coded falsely in patriotism. And that's a load of bull crap, because this is a treasonous thing that they're doing. So let's just say no. Let's say no to it. A bunch of people say no. I'm going to put that petition that Fawn sent to my channel up, and I'm going to put it up maybe every 3 days or something like that, so that people see it. So the videos that fill up, it'll be public comment. Please, if you have any different petitions, send them to me, and I'll post them on my videos. I'll post them on my comments. And support the Pete Santilli Show. Please watch the Pete Santilli Show. If you don't, get his podcasts, or subscribe to his channel. I think I'm going to subscribe to his channel, and I'm going to maybe donate some money to him, or try and join somehow, join or get a membership to his radio show to support him, because he is very into the whole target individual scene, and he has really good ideas about how we should present ourselves so that non-target individuals take up our cause too. And so then when we go do activism, we can not only have target individuals there, but we can have people who care about us who aren't target individuals, and maybe turn the tide and get some of these DHS Fusion Center people to come around, to get off of it, to be like, I don't want blood money, I want to go make honest money. So support his show. Try and get a membership to it. I'm gonna try. I think you can. I think you can get a membership where you pay for the internet radio or something like that. I'm not sure how it works, but that's what I'm gonna do, because he's very into this. He's very into target individuals. He's very into letting them speak on his show. So please watch that show. I'm going to post the petition again that Fawn sent. Please send me more petitions. Let's say no. Let's say no. And I did this video this morning because, they have changed their tactic of just kind of shooting into my head. So I have this huge headache. So they've changed up their configuration of what they're doing. They usually kind of try and hit me with ground weapons, when I'm in the enclosure, and so the enclosure's gone now. So the whole above area is clear, and they've just totally switched over to remote, the remote ELF. And I mean, they're also remote neural monitoring me. I have V2K, not any EHF. Luckily I buffered that out, or something happened. I guess that's really the easiest thing to buffer out with all these plates and plugs. That's the first thing that gets buffered out, is that high pitch sound. Then the next thing is the ELF, and then V2K, and then the remote neural monitoring is very hard to buffer out. I've done it, but it's like I'll feel it, I'll feel what they're doing, and then it'll buffer out. Alright guys, I love you guys. Sorry I look so tired. I'm looking in the camera and my eyes look so tired. But alright, let's say no. I'm going to end with that. Let us say no to this, and make other people say no to this. We say no. We say no. Do not think these people have authority. They do not have authority. They are making up fake authority so that people get behind them. And people who pretend to have power have a lot of people that will kind of cling to them and act like they do have that power. And they'll all act like they have that power, but it's not real. It's not authorized by the American people. It's not justified by any kind of law system. These are innocent people. I'm an innocent person who's being attacked. So let's say no. And the thing is, I mean,